When 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8 introduced viewers to Forrest Atwood Mackenzie and Sheena, their story immediately stood out as one of the most unusual and emotional romances the franchise has ever showcased. A man from Oregon and a woman from the Philippines, connected not by frequent visits or shared memories, but by 7 long years of online communication. According to the show, they had never met in person until the cameras started rolling. But as the season unfolded, fans began asking a question that refuses to go away. Did Forrest and Sheena really meet for the first time on the show, or is there more to the story? Let's dive into the mystery. The story we were told. On screen, Forrest presented himself as a devoted partner who had spent years nurturing a long-distance relationship built on trust, patience, and constant communication. He explained that financial struggles and life circumstances kept him from traveling earlier. Instead, the couple relied on daily messages, video calls, and an unusually intimate setup. Cameras placed inside Forrest's home, so Sheena could feel present in his life despite the distance. When Forrest finally boarded a plane to the Philippines with his mother by his side, the show framed it as a monumental moment, their very first in-person meeting. Emotions ran high, tears flowed. The hug at the airport felt like the climax of 7 years of longing. For many viewers, it was touching. For others, something felt off. The first cracks in the story. Almost immediately after the season aired, sharp-eyed fans began digging into Forrest and Sheena's online history. Reality TV audiences are nothing if not thorough, and what they found raised eyebrows. Old photos surfaced that appeared to show Forrest and Sheena together, not recently, but years earlier. Even more shocking, some images suggested they may have spent time together with Sheena's family, long before the show claimed they met for the first time. Suddenly, the narrative of 7 years apart didn't seem so airtight. The photos that sparked the storm. The most controversial discovery involved pictures believed to be from 2019 and 2023. In these images, Forrest and Sheena appear relaxed, comfortable, and familiar with one another, not like two people meeting for the first time after years of separation. In some photos, they're smiling closely. In others, they appear to be celebrating holidays together. One particularly explosive claim suggested they were photographed at Sheena's family property, possibly during a Christmas gathering. If true, this would mean they had met in person before. Forrest may have met Sheena's family already. The Season 8 storyline wasn't their first physical reunion. For fans, this felt like a major betrayal of trust. Damage control or misunderstanding? As speculation grew louder, explanations began circulating. Some suggested the photos were misdated. Others argued they were edited or reposted later, causing confusion. A few fans defended Forrest and Sheena, saying the internet often jumps to conclusions without full context. But skeptics weren't convinced. They pointed out differences in clothing, hairstyles, and accessories that suggested the photos were taken at distinctly different times, not all during the show's filming window. The consistency of multiple images only deepened suspicion. Why would the story be changed? Assuming Forrest and Sheena did meet before Season 8, the next question is obvious. Why hide it? Here are a few possibilities fans believe could explain it. 1. Reality TV needs a hook. A first-time meeting after 7 years is powerful television. It creates suspense, emotional payoff, and instant viewer investment. Revealing prior visits might have made their story feel less dramatic. 2. Selective truth. It's possible Forrest and Sheena told part of the truth, emphasizing emotional distance rather than physical history. They may have felt those earlier meetings weren't serious enough to matter. 3. Producer influence. Reality TV often shapes real lives into cleaner, more compelling narratives. Sometimes that means simplifying timelines or omitting inconvenient details. What about the cameras in Forrest's home? One of the strangest elements of their relationship was Forrest's decision to place cameras throughout his house so Sheena could watch his daily life. While some viewers found this romantic, others found it unsettling. If the couple had already met in person, the cameras take on a different meaning, less about longing, more about maintaining control or closeness across distance. It raises questions about boundaries, trust, and emotional dependency. Fans are divided. The fandom is split right down the middle. Supporters say, every couple deserves privacy. Old photos don't tell the full story. Emotional truth matters more than technical timelines. Critics argue, the show's premise was misleading. Viewers were emotionally manipulated. Transparency is essential in reality TV. Both sides agree on one thing. The mystery made their storyline unforgettable. So, did they meet before Season 8? There is no official confirmation that fully settles the debate. What we do know is this. The show claims Season 8 documented their first meeting. Photos and fan discoveries suggest otherwise. Neither Forrest nor Sheena has clearly addressed every inconsistency. In the world of 90-Day Fiancé, where truth often blurs with storytelling, the answer may live somewhere in between. Final thoughts. Whether Forrest Atwood Mackenzie and Sheena met before the 90 Days Season 8 may never be definitively proven. But the controversy itself speaks volumes about the evolving nature of reality television, where audiences are smarter, faster, and more skeptical than ever. One thing is certain. Their love story, real, exaggerated, or carefully edited, has sparked conversation, curiosity, and debate that will follow them long after the season ends. And in reality TV, that may be the most honest outcome of all.